Hey guys, it's Abby from Autumn of Pellinor and I'm going to be doing a really quick autumn reading wrap. So I read 5 books in autumn. I've got my bullet journal here that I'm checking through. I didn't read a lot, as you can see, but I read more than I was doing before, so I'm not mad. So the first book I read I can't find. But it's The Aliens Are Coming by Ben Miller, and I'll pop a wee picture in front of my TV. And this is a non-fiction book about aliens and the search for alien life. I've done another video on this that should be coming out soon, but I've done a full review video. I'm totally prepared to film this. Totally. But yeah, I've done a review video, I've got a review up on my blog. This was really good. I read it at the exact right time. I needed some science that wasn't volcanoes, and it was absolutely perfect for that time period. Exactly what I needed. Then I read Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I'm not going to try and pronounce this man's name because I don't have it in front of me, and I'd probably screw it up anyway. But this is a Japanese author. It was translated. Both the translation and the writing are beautiful. This is probably my favourite book of the year. It's insane. Like, that feels weird to say, because it might be my favourite book of all time. But it is. So we're going to go with that. This is about... It's a coffee shop where mysterious things can happen and people will... It's like got a speculative twist, and people will go when they're at a bad point in their life and kind of resolve the issues is essentially what the book's about, and it was just amazing. Then I wanted some more non-fiction, kind of, so I picked up Doctor Who, The Universe in 100 Objects. The History of the Universe in 100 Objects, sorry. This is by James Goss and Steve Tribe, and it goes through 100 different things from the Doctor Who universe, and also includes real life facts, whether it's about the filming or the historical period that the show's set in. I learnt some stuff about Agatha Christie. I learnt a lot of stuff about how they filmed the original shows that I've yet to watch. I've only really watched the new ones, but I will get to it eventually. This was really fun. It wasn't anything like amazing, but if you're a Whovian and if you like Doctor Who, this is definitely a good read, and I really enjoyed it. Then I went for something even sillier than that, which is a parody book of The Famous Five. This is Five Get Ground Online by Bruno Vincent. This is my least favourite that I've ever read from these books, which is kind of sad. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 7th one I've read. They're over there. And I gave this 2 stars. I didn't like it. It was fine until near the end, and then like it was a bit morally questionable. And I can deal with that, but it just wasn't enjoyable to read. It's only like 100 pages long, they all are, so it's pretty quick to get through. Just not great. So it only got 2 stars, but I read it. I'm collecting them all. I will have them all. I've been slowly collecting them at charity shops. And then lastly I picked up Black Clansmen by Ron Stallworth. This is a book which it's a non-fiction memoir of the first black man in the Colorado State Police Department, and how he ended up signing up to join the KKK and like infiltrated and managed to prevent a lot of their crimes. He got to know David Duke, that's who it is. So he completely fools David Duke as well as the people in his area. He sends off a white officer from the department to do the in-person meetings, but he does all the phone ones himself, any letters and things like that. It's an incredibly interesting story. Really cool that it happened. Cool maybe isn't the right word, but you get what I mean. It's not written great. This could have done with proofreading. The acknowledgements in the back seem to suggest that his old high school English teacher did a lot of the proofreading, which is great, but I think that the publishers, it's a branch of Penguin, it's Arrow Books, I think they should have done more. There were sections, there was one section which was almost a direct lift from maybe 20-30 pages earlier, and a lot of the sections were repeating information that we already knew, and given the length of the book, which is about under 200, you don't really need anything repeating. Like if it's a 600 page book then that makes more sense, but not when it's this short. So that was a real pity. His writing style's fine. It's nothing to write home about, but it's also nothing that I'm going to complain about, other than the repetitiveness, which is just going to happen because when you tell someone a story, you'll repeat bits, and he's kind of written it like that. I still really recommend either picking this up or watching the movie. I saw the movie first because I didn't realise that it was a written memoir, and I really enjoyed it. I really thought the movie was good. This does obviously have a few more bits of information, but if you just want the gist of the story and the gist of the events, it's great. It was done really, really well. And I think it's just a good story to be aware of. And that is it. That is what I've read this month. I also read like 100 pages of Priory of the Orange Tree, which I would hold up, but you're sat on it. And I also read some of the Fountains of Silence, and I've been dabbling in other bits and bobs, but this is all that I finished this month. Like, 5 books isn't a lot, especially when I can only hold up 3 of them. But I'm happy with it because I wasn't reading at all. I didn't have the time, and it's nice to be back reading again. I haven't finished any books yet. I'm filming this on the 4th of November. I don't know when it's going up. I can't find my schedule. I'm so organised. I'm probably not going to read as much in November. I'm starting a new job. 40 hours a week, a temporary position, but it's 40 hours a week for 2 months. And I'm also doing NaNoWriMo, as well as, you know, living my normal life. So unless I manage to afford some audiobooks for the bus, then I won't really be reading much. I can't read on, like, when I'm in cars or buses because I get really travel sick. So it has to be audiobooks. And I've got podcasts, but I don't have any books. So if I can try and find the money to buy some books, which I don't think I have, then I might get some audiobooks. I don't think my library has any ones I want to read, which is crap. And also, if you borrow the physical copies, you've got to pay for them in British libraries. And again, broke, because although I've just started a new job, I won't get paid until end of November, beginning of December. So, currently broke. But yeah, so November is not going to be as productive, I don't think. I could prove myself wrong, but I don't think it's going to be quite as productive reading-wise. But anyway, moving on. That is my wrap-up for October. I'm so happy to be back and to be reading, even if it is only small books and like little bits that you can delve in and out of, like a coffee table book. It's just nice to be reading again, and I'm really happy about it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me, those of you who have been here before my giant hiatus while I did a master's. And I'll see you in the next video. My social media and all of that will be down below, so you've got my Instagram, my Goodreads, my book blog. I'm missing something. It's down below. I can't remember what it is. And if you want to see some more from me and these very planned out, thoughtful videos, then check down below in the description and click the subscribe button, which isn't in the description. I'm having a right time today. My excuse is that it is 9:30 in the morning and I've only had 1 cup of coffee. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!